you pee in the bathroom upstairs at East North Avenue? Cause it's leaking from the sink, it's pee.
Well, you gotta take it somewhere.
Charlie, stop playing with me.
What money are you talking about?
Oh my gosh, I can't stand dealing with you.
Some days it's good, some days it's bad.
And this is a joy. This is a joy, people.
Bobbi, clean up the floor. And Eli's poop, please. And thank you.
I pick my nose and then I flick it. So what?
Where is my money? Why do we have to always go through this?
Go through what?
If they would go back through their notes, they will realize that we never once said this house will be done today.
The sooner you get your offer in, the better. So sometimes you have to resort to things like jumping through windows.
Just seems like the reasonable thing to do.
The worst thing I seen recently was a person said, is this house for rent or to buy? And the only thing we said was buy, comma, contact Stacy Nykirk, and that's all. And we said it to 2 or 3 different people back to back to back. It's very important to be able to build relationships or, you know, build a connection, and that's what I'm trying to coach my team to do, is to be able to respond to people in a way to where you sound like a human and not a robot. Because we do want people to spend their money with us, and we do want other people to want to spend their money with us. If people don't want to spend money with us, then there's no money for anybody.
Right.
You know, and also with the lower end houses that we are selling, some of those people are going to need to step through the process of what the next step is. Us just saying buy, contact this person's not helping out who's looking at an $89,000 property.
I like that word, helpful. We've got Billwood Properties is helpful.
We need to say, yes, we need to say,
you want to get as much information out at one time.
Exactly.
We keep calling and keep asking.
Exactly. We need to tell people, this property is for sale. Sorry, this property at this time is not for rent. This property is for sale. Would you be interested in seeing if you can possibly purchase the property?
When I started the company, a lot of it was really just me and my personal relationships and my contacts and network. What you guys have got to understand, you see, no matter what we're doing, whether it's a show, whether it's a book, whether it's rentals, whether we've changed what we've been doing over the course of 2 years a lot or added things, but people are willing to follow and support it because of their connection with me and with what the company that we built. So if we can maintain that and always do that on every single end and everybody who's representing it, then we'll be that much stronger. When I look at my team, I look at them as an extension of me, and I want everyone to be interacting and really building those connections and bridging those gaps through, you know, their personality and being very helpful. Create a personal connection with the people. Like that's what our role is. That's how I do it. That's how whenever you guys answer the phones, you do it. It's important that I communicate to them my needs for the company. It's important that we're always checking in and we're always bettering ourselves as a company and as a team. We need to be able to know, you know, what are points that we need to improve, and just do this on an ongoing basis.
You should look at us as coaches. We're just trying to we're just trying to make the team win. That's all we're trying to do. If I say this is what I think needs done, or we need to do this, if it comes from Whitney, I mean, it's for the better. It's not because we're saying, you know what, I don't like you today, and you need to do this just because. Well, you know, no, but it's not like because I'm saying I don't like you and I just think you need to do this. It's because it needs done. That's it. So just everybody just needs to look at us as coaches. That's it. We're all on the same team. We're trying to, you know, do bigger things, and the more that we keep stumbling upon the small stuff and we're not executing what we're supposed to be executing, we're not getting to the bigger picture.
We are staging our townhouse at Bethlehem Court today with Denise, Lawrence with Sugar and Spice Staging.
Gotta get it done.
Gotta get it done.
Get her done.
Does anybody know how to run it?
You don't plug it in?
No, it runs off of gas.
Choke, run.
I got it on, hold on. Let me turn it. I don't think I'm equipped for this.
My name is Denise Lawrence, and I'm the owner of Sugar and Spice Home Staging and Redesign. And I work with Billwood Properties and stage their homes.
Ready? Right. You're the thriving one.
Did you not start today? I'm gonna beat you today.
I did exercise again though. I don't think I'm doing this right. Are we choking it or is it on?
There you go. It sounds like it's gonna fit.
Okay. Oh no. We do not have electricity at the property, so we had to use a generator to be able to blow up the air mattress and do some other stuff, so.
All right, if I shock myself, any money I have goes to my kids, okay? All right, did you have this on when I pulled it?
Yeah.
It's a little challenging to actually stage a home, but Whitney brought a generator. We got it figured out, and that's kind of the real estate world. You gotta go with the flow and figure some things out sometimes, and thankfully Whitney is good at doing those things.
Anything that has to do with our properties, whether it's being hands-on with the floors or just with any of the projects, I really like to be involved to help any of our vendors out. So I just got a call from Bobbi informing me that JR just quit. He just decided that he didn't want to work for us anymore. So my biggest concern is the company property, so I just really need to know when he's going to return all that. Well, is he bringing the truck, the car, and all and the phone and stuff?
Yeah, she said he was coming to drop it off.
What time?
Yeah, now I guess.
All right. Well, if he's not there in 10 minutes, let me know. Well, damn. I guess we're definitely not getting an extension cord because I was about to call JR for one. JR, you suck. I was just like literally in this house, and I don't know, I literally had 4 different people working. They were all scrubbing the floors. They were all, you know, working diligently to get this property done. And I feel like I just blinked my eyes, walked out, and everybody just said, oh, she's gone, and just stopped, because I can't see where anything else was done after I left at all. I think as soon as I left, everybody's like, all right, she's good, she's gone, let me get out of here. Because I even said, make sure you get all this and replace these things, the ones that are cracked. I wanted all of them clean.
Isn't done again because of JR. He will tell us one thing is done and it's not done. The house needs cleaned again.
I thought this was cleaned.
Well, you know, we can't rely on him, obviously.
Because none of the cleaning and some of the repairs are just done incorrectly, I give Heather a call, who is in charge of the cleaning, and just kind of see where things are, and also to check in and see what's going on with JR. So what's going on with JR? He just dropped off his keys and phone and cards and everything.
They said Bobbi's mouth is slick, like every time she'd be talking to him and stuff like that, she always gets smart. And he wasn't dealing with it, so before he got in trouble, he started.
I asked Bobbi, I said, I tried to get a hold of this lady all night to take care of getting her toilet seat put on. And she never returned my phone call. So when Bobbi called me, I said, look, is there a key in the office? She said, no. I said, so what do I gotta do? It was like 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:30. She said, the lady won't be back till 2. I said, I'm not gonna waste my whole day sitting around till 2 o'clock waiting to put a 5-minute toilet seat on this lady's house. So I said, Bobbi, do I have to wait? She said, well, yeah, I still got a plane of the day. And that's what I told her. I said, hold on, who are you talking to?
You know, so every time I ask her something, she cracks slip. You know, every time. You know?
But JR, you know y'all do that to each other. Like, that's why I can't, there's nothing I can really say, because every time y'all go into the office, y'all both crack jokes and talk ignorant to each other. And then when one of y'all is serious, you guys want to get in your feelings. And there's not really much that I can do about that.
So then one thing led to another, to where I walked in the office and I said, you know what, you do it yourself. I handed the phone, the keys, everything. And then I walked out, and on my way out the door, I made sure I gave her a little comment, because I had to get the last word, like, watch your mouth, I'll smack the out of you.
I didn't say nothing smart to him. I specifically told him what was done, what needed to be done, and he didn't do it. He knew when the tenant was moving in.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Whitney. Right now, I got too many personal problems right now to try to stay focused. You know what I mean? I got some personal issues going on or whatever, and like, I'm not JR right now. You understand what I'm telling you?
I don't even think she knew I was in a bad mood that day. I just woke up, really didn't feel like going to work at all.
If that's what it is, then you have to leave it at that and just come to me and say, okay, this is what's going on. I can't, whatever, can I get a week? But you didn't do that. You just like straight dropped your stuff off and then said it's Bobbi's mouth because of Bobbi, but it's not necessarily that.
Bobbi and JR, their problem is they're like too similar when it comes to certain things. Like, they're both gonna react the same way.
They like to pick with each other a lot, and sometimes it's inappropriate. Sometimes they, you know, one takes it further than the other. What we just do now is you've already, like, you've turned everything in, so we'll just leave it at that for now, and I'll talk to Charlie. You take the time that you need, and then we'll figure out from there. Like, I don't want to hold you up. I want you to make sure that you get your personal stuff together, and then of course we got to keep moving with this, so we'll just figure everything out, but take the time that you need.
It's around Thanksgiving and everybody's emotions is high. Christmas is coming up. We all know everybody gets stressed out around this time of the year.
I'm sorry. I mean, if I went about it the wrong way, like, I apologize to you and Charlie and to Billwood, because that didn't have nothing to do with my personal life.
All right.
You know, so I hope you accept my apology.
I do.
Or whatever.
Everything worked its way out, but I'm still unemployed.
Leni, Bobbi, and I are at Bulls and Bears downtown to check out the space for the book launch party. I forget what you guys chose, but I want to look at it again to make sure that it's going to accommodate everybody.
Well, it don't matter to me what appetizers you get because I'm not eating them, right?
You are eating them, Bobbi. I'll feed you. I'm sorry. I apologize. I shouldn't be mean to my little sister like that.
Trying to starve me for helping her out with her book.
Just kind of checking over the seating arrangements, the layout and arrangements, and also just some food stuff. So we just got to figure out the projection part. That's the biggest thing.
Where are you gonna put it?
We have to do it somewhere over here.
Why don't
so
you-
it projects on this wall? Then it could go straight right there. And that way, it's because I don't want everyone just sitting down. Like, whenever they come over, they can. It's just too much of an accomplishment to be able to just release it on Amazon and not celebrate and tell the world about it. So that's kind of why I want to do
You're doing a book party because you're going to change people's lives with this groundbreaking book is what you should be saying.
You should not be cutting me off when I had a really good, clean. I am at Tracy Hubby's office with Ovations Advertising and Public Relations. I just think, and especially this close to it, I don't think there's going to be that many people that are going to drop and, oh, let's right. You know? I mean, that'd be great if they did, but I don't think it's realistic for it. Do you?
I don't know.
Yeah,
you never know.
Yeah. She is my PR agent who is helping me with the PR for the book and getting a press for the event and just really getting everything out there for the passive way to passive income. While I have that many people there, I just want to let them know like what it is we're really doing, so that way they can go and spread the word that way. And then of course we're going to be releasing the trailer and maybe, I was thinking maybe like some of the videos that he's done of like the renovations that we've done. Just look throughout the evening, just have it, just so it's interesting throughout. So part of being prepared for the press and public is getting training and just being prepared to be in front of the camera, and Tracy's just kind of helping me through some pointers through that, and I really suck at that.
So what made you want to write this book?
I wanted to write the book to be able to educate people on turnkey investments, because it is a newer strategy in real estate, and I just wanted to be able to produce some information or resource out there. So.
Okay.
She said, do you want to start with training? I wasn't expecting the whole shebang.
Yeah.
If I'd known that, I would have warned you that I was terrible. We are at the very first property that we bought in Hagerstown. It's kind of crazy walking back through this house, just kind of reflecting on all of the memories and the things that we experienced in a couple of years that we lived there. So we really get to kind of look at it from our perspective as living there as homeowners, and then it as a rental property.
There was a hole in this wall right here. This door, this was an old wooden door with like the original glass in it.
That window wasn't there. There was a window that went the whole way down.
That was an old window. And then we added all these cabinets on the floor.
Right here is where the first time I met, what's it called? I did messed up the layout of the kitchen. Remember that?
This is what happens when you don't know how to do countertops.
So I had this, and then we had the refrigerator on the other side. And then we had to piece it back together.
This is how you build closets.
No, but we built the hole right there so you could plug in. I wanted a closet really bad, so Charlie decided to build a closet and not think about the dimensions of where the outlet was gonna be. So we just had to be a little creative. Lessons learned. That's what makes us so good at what we do now.
Our next door neighbor called the cops on our 3-year-old.
Then she pressed charges on me.
Oh,
filed a peace order against me.
You had to go to court and
everything. I did. Because I cussed her out. Today is the day of my book launch, and it is a really exciting, stressful, just a lot of different emotions going on all at once, but it's just been it's a really, really good, exciting time for us.
So tell me about tonight's event and what this book is about.
Yeah, we had a great turnout here at Bulls and Bears in Hagerstown, Maryland. I am from Wilmington, Delaware, so my brother Keith here, the #1 advocate, came out to support me, and we just had a really great turnout. The book is The Passive Income, and it is about really the path to passive income through real estate and without having to invest fully with your time.
Tell me, you know, where you were 10 years ago. Did you imagine this type of success?
No, you couldn't tell me 10 years ago that this would be happening. I was just I can't even tell you where I was at that point in time, but I can tell you that this just was not in the realm of my idea of thinking. So I'm really proud of what I've done and what we've done with my husband and my family and my team, and I'm just happy with the outcome, and I'm just looking forward to the next year and where we're going to go. I really just want to thank everyone for watching, for tuning in, sharing, liking, commenting, and just being real supporters of what we do. This has been a really humbling journey. We're really just giving you a piece of our lives. Like this is called real family business. This is what we do on an everyday basis. This isn't scripted, this isn't made up. This is our lives, and we're giving you a real piece of us.
Yeah, I'm super proud of her, because if you look at our notes, because I take a million notes about every little thing that ever happens in the office, you would see that like 2 months ago, this was more like a scribbling idea in the margin, and now it's this whole big thing right here.
I'm
proud because she wrote her book, and I think she did very good, and she's been working very hard on it. I'm really proud of my mom.
I know that this isn't the end of the road for me. I know that I want to do so many more things, and I just really want to thank everyone for being a part of this and just kind of joining us in our world.
Yeah.
Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. What? Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. What? Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. What? Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. What? Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. What?
You're not making yourself sound important enough.
Just say, start from here. We hired Tracy.
Don't have to be rehired. It got to sound like, you know, I'm working with my PR company. Like,
Yeah,
you're important, and then I'm working with my PR
Yes, and I also have to make sure that I say her name and the thing because...
You've already said her name, so we're good. Yeah, we already got that.
I'm working with my PR company.
Charlie, I don't like it when you talk to me.
You know, we're devising a plan on how we're going to, you know, tell people about our book and change their lives.